What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in. And in today's video, I have a very special video for you. I have Hassan here with me. He's going to be talking about how he got his very first wholesale deal for $15,000 profit. It took him over 7 months to get his first wholesale deal, but he made this $15,000 and it changed the game for him and literally changed the trajectory of his life once he closed this wholesale deal for $15,000. So Hassan, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing good. Awesome, man. So you told me that my channel and my videos really impacted your wholesaling real estate journey, and the information that I put out online really helped you get this first wholesale deal. Can you tell me a little bit about that? How did my videos help you have more success?
So basically what happened was I seen a video on your YouTube channel that relationships are one of the most important things.
Mm-hmm.
So I watched a couple of videos of that with you, Jerry Norton, and I think Flipping Mastery, Jerry Norton. So you explained how you can go on Facebook, you explained Facebook, how you could find relationships on there. So I did that. I joined my local Facebook real estate marketplace
Mm-hmm.
and I found a broker from there.
Mm-hmm.
That broker then emailed me and he said, "Hey, I have a land deal." He
Okay.
didn't know, he didn't know I was wholesaling the deal. So basically when I built the relationship
So
with
real
him,
quick, real quick. So first off, my channel helped you because you watched a video that said go out there and build relationships. Because if you can build relationships, then those relationships will find you deals, right? So that's how my channel helped you out. Awesome.
yes, exactly.
Okay. All right. So I told you to build this network so that way you could find deals. So let's get right into it with the story of how you got your first deal. So it took you 7 months.
Mhm.
So first off, what did you do to get that first deal? Was it the Facebook groups and trying to build relationships?
Facebook groups and Craigslist. I saw
Okay.
so Facebook group and Craigslist.
Okay. So what was the first thing you did to go out there and try to get your first wholesale deal?
Um, Marketing. And I personally don't recommend it for anybody at first. I say don't hire VAs right away. I say try to cold call by yourself, which I was doing, and which was very hard in the LA market. I seem like you need a lot of capital for this market.
Mm-hmm.
So then I just basically did it how you said it, build a relationship. You guys might find a deal within a month, and within
Yeah.
the same month, I found my first deal, a land deal.
Okay, so you started cold calling yourself, which I agree. I don't think hire VAs right away. I think you should cold call yourself first so that way you can get experience on the phone. And look, you got to learn and master every skill before you pass it off to somebody else. So you started cold calling yourself. For how long were you cold calling yourself?
Um, about 5 months.
Okay. So you were cold calling yourself for 5 months. And
Mhm.
after 5 months, that's when you switched your strategy up and tried to build relationships. And that's when you found your first deal. So tell me about this. You're cold calling. What did you do first? You got a list and then a dialer, or how were you cold calling?
I got a list and yeah, and a dialer, three number dialer, Mojo dialer. That's what I was using.
Okay. And you were calling every day for 5 months, or how often were you calling? How many hours a day? Break it down for me.
At least every day I would average around, if you want to see progress, at least see something, you gotta at least call around at least 4 to 5 hours a day.
I agree. When you're cold calling yourself and you're getting started, if you're going to want to gain traction, if you're going to want to see results, you need to be calling for 4 to 5 hours a day. So that's what you were doing for 5 months. And tell me about it. I mean, 5 months is a long time to really not be gaining much traction. I mean, was it discouraging? Like, what battles did you go through along this process? Did you feel like giving up at any points in time? Like,
To be honest, yes, I did. It was within the last 5 months, because what happened before is I had a deal, but the buyer went behind my back. So
mm,
that's what really made me wanna go
tell me
harder.
more about that, man. So you got a deal under contract, okay? And you were trying to sell it, you were marketing it out to buyers, and then the buyer went behind your back. And did he contact the seller and like snake the deal from you? How did that
Ex
happen?
exactly, that's what happened. And it does happen a lot. Like you explained it too. You gotta put a memorandum contract, and I barely
Yeah,
found out about that about not too long ago. So yeah,
yeah.
so he went behind my back, talked to the seller, went into the property, got her to sign the agreement. And this one was supposed to be a bigger deal, around a
Did you
25
already
property.
have it under contract too?
Yeah, I had it on the contract.
Wow, that's super unfortunate. I'm sorry, man. How many
Mhm.
months into your journey were you when that happened?
I'm not gonna lie to you, at least the fourth month.
Wow. So you were literally trying as hard as you could for 4 months, cold calling every day for hours to get this deal. Get this deal under contract, and then somebody snaked the deal from you.
Yes.
Jeez, man. How did you get back up and keep going after that?
Um, I was like, I believed what you guys were saying. Not many people believe what you guys are saying. Like, I know how many people say you can't really make $10,000, $15,000
Yeah.
flipping a contract. And the thing is, something in my heart was like, just believe it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And
So you had
I just,
faith. You
yeah,
had
I just had
faith.
that faith. Yeah,
Good, man. Yeah, you got to keep the faith along your journey because literally you're one day away from literally changing your life forever, right? It
that
took me 8 months to get my first deal. That's like 300 and some days where I had to get up every single day and make the decision to keep going or to give up. And every single day I decided to keep going. And thank God because I got that first deal and it changed everything. Okay, so 4 months in, you lose this contract. So now you keep cold calling for another month. Now you've decided you're going to want to pivot rather than doing the cold calling. Now you're going on Facebook and you're networking and trying to build connections. Tell me more. How would you do the outreach on there? Like, what did you do? Did you direct message people, comment? Like, how are you reaching people?
so what I did first is on Facebook Marketplace is Facebook is I built my buyers list.
Okay.
When I built my buyers list, I went on to what you said exactly. Go on to Craigslist and search up houses for sale. And luckily I found a broker there having a land deal. So that's what I did.
Okay. So you found this land deal. Tell me about the land deal. What was it listed for? Did you get it under contract lower? Like, how did this look like? And what did you do?
So it was in the Hollywood Hills Sunny Dip Trail.
Mm-hmm.
So the seller, who's old, he had a heart problem and he wanted to sell.
Okay.
So he wanted cash, and we ended up just talking about the broker, me and him. I talked to the broker back and forth, like, hey, what you said. I explained to him, like what you said. Hey, I'm a cash buyer. I bet all over this area. I'm interested in your property. I'm interested in this land deal. Went under contract with some guy, and first of all, luckily, it was a rough deal. Also, the first buyer backed out,
Mm.
so I think I had around 5 days to find the next buyer. And luckily, I found one of those, baby hedge funds, what people call them, and they took the deal off my hands. I closed in 5 days.
Wow, wow. So you got this deal. What did you get it under contract for?
I think I got it for around 270,000. I think I have a
Okay.
picture
And then
of
you
it.
resold it for 285. You had
Yeah.
a buyer all lined up. Then the buyer backed out 5 days before closing. Did you get earnest money from that buyer, non-refundable earnest money, or no?
I am starting to do that. Yes, I am. At
But you
least,
didn't at the time, right? So you
yes.
didn't get anything from that buyer. He was able to walk away scot-free, back out of the deal, and you almost lost it all again. But then fortunately, you found a buyer that was ready to close within the 5 days that was left. And there you go.
Exactly.
The deal closed. You got paid $15,000.
Yes.
Okay, amazing. Congratulations. What
Thank
did
you.
you do with that money? How did you celebrate? Did you celebrate? I want to know about that. And then from there, did you reinvest the money back in your business? And what does your wholesaling operation and business look like now?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I did not celebrate. I put it all back in the business, what you guys always say.
There we go. Good job. Yeah, you got to reinvest it back in the business. So, what did you reinvest into and what did you do?
I invested out on a mentor. I don't know if you guys know him, but Dustin Bibbs, Get to Millions. I'm one of his mentees now.
Okay.
So I invested on him, and ever since then, marketing has been great. What I do is I don't go big anymore. I don't feel like what I do right now is just basically simple. SMS blast.
Okay.
That's what I do. Very simple. SMS blast. Go down 4 to 5 hot leads a day, average around like 3 to 4 deals a month, which is very average.
Okay, awesome. So yeah, you invested in a mentor. And guys, if you want mentorship from me, there's a link down below for a couple different mentorship options. I would love to be your mentor and help you scale from that first deal to making over $100,000 a month. So get with me if you want mentorship. But amazing, man. So text blast is the direction you're going now. So how many deals have you done since this first deal? Yeah, like how many deals have you done since?
So after California, I moved out of the market and I went to another market. And ever since then, I've closed around over, you could say over 15 or 20 wholesale deals.
Amazing. Wow. Awesome, dude. Well, congratulations. How
Thank
long
you so
have you
much.
been doing this for?
Since 2020, I dropped, I didn't want to go to college, and I took this as my personal plan.
Amazing. Amazing. Well, congratulations. That's an awesome story of how you got your first deal. And then, like to wrap it up, like what words of advice do you have for people out there trying to get their first deal? Any final words?
Um, I see, I don't know if you see this too. I see mainly people complaining about the market right now.
Yeah.
But I say, if don't give up, and if you really are good at running numbers, you shouldn't be hitting bumps, like what a guy said, it's we're basically a pawn shop. We're basically pawn shops. Wholesaling is like a pawn shop, when you have something in need, when you're in need, you want to sell it, you want to sell something quick and fast, we're the pawn shop, we buy it right away.
Yep.
Just think about it like that. It's not hard if you really put your mind into it. I see people, going out every day, doing this, doing that. It's not like that here. When you really want to be an entrepreneur, you really got to set yourself in for around 7 to 8 months. You got to really motivate yourself and say, do I really want to do this or not? If you don't want to do it, you can't. It's just don't give up. And if you don't see progress, you will see a little bit of progress sooner than later.
Yeah, so you got to commit to it. You got to stay motivated. You got to really lock in for 7, 8 months, focus in, and that's when your life will change. So your piece of advice, don't get discouraged.
Yeah.
Keep going no matter what. Even if the market's a little bit tough, the market's always going to be tough. It's always going to be hard to make money. That's why, there's the one percenters, right? There's those people that do the exceptional thing. They go above and beyond to make it happen, and that's when you have success. So dedicate, be committed, and yeah, amazing, man. Well, again, congratulations. And I'm so glad that my YouTube channel and my advice and information was able to help you get your first deal. Because that's the reason why I make these videos. I want other people to have the same success that I had and to change their life with real estate just like I was able to. So I'm so glad my content was able to help you get your first deal. But other than that, if you guys liked the video, make sure to go down below, hit the red button and subscribe to the channel, like the video. And other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Peace.